Hi everyone, it's Andrew, the Urban Bayman. It's kind of hard to see my face here today. Fix my hair now. Mother was here to see me. My apologies. I've been flat out, and I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into this. But most of what I've been doing these days is driving, and as a result, I get to do a lot of thinking. And the week I was reminded, and I don't know exactly what it was that reminded me, but it was when I first arrived in Vancouver. A friend of mine expressed his envy over my culture as a Newfoundlander, right? My sense of identity, my sense of place, the, I guess, confidence and comfort that I had in knowing who it was, who I was and where it was that I came from. And he said, I wish we had some culture. And I remember looking at him and saying, are you kidding me, man? Like, this is Vancouver. You guys have one of the coolest communities that I've ever experienced, right? It is so terribly hip. It, they were green before green was cool. They had, look, they had an awful lot, and guys, again, remember, I haven't put a whole lot of preparation to this, so forgive me, and I'm trying to do it in one take. The point is they definitely had a distinct culture. And when I say a distinct culture, I reminded him, I said, what you have to remember, I said, is while your culture is distinct, it's shared with the crowd in Seattle, right? Because I really didn't see much of a difference. And I could be wrong, and again, we're open for discussion here, but boy, they seemed like the same crowd to me. I visit Calgary, and boy, just like the crowd in Montana, you know, guys, the dirt is on the outside of the boots. They're hard working, they're cowboys. They are pretty much one and the same. When we look at Minnesota, right, and Manitoba, right, Chicago and Toronto, guys, they're an opposing view of the lake. Maine and Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, right? There are two, yes, very distinct societies in Quebec and in Canada. And when I say distinct, in that they are, you won't find a lot of shared traits within the United States. I guess you could argue for Louisiana and New Orleans on the Quebec side. Of course, that was the southwesternmost boundary of New France. How many people realize that? Excuse me. The point is, Canada has a number of really distinct cultures, and they should be celebrated. Right? The biggest challenge that we have is the Canadian-US border, and in many ways, it has to be one of the most absurd lines on the planet, because all it is doing right now, right? And oftentimes I will say that a Canadian's only identity is in their, I guess it's their anti-American sentiment. Whereas it is such a beautiful country filled with so many wonderful people, so many interesting subsets. And if we can finally get our mind around that US-Canadian border, because, boy, from a fella that comes from the Far East, it all looks pretty Western to me. I hope you're enjoying these. I hope you sign up for our YouTube. And if this makes for great conversation and comments, I look forward to speaking with you in the future. Andrew, it's the Urban Bayman.